program.
Brought to you by new Cream Enriched Lux, the beauty soap with a special lather that actually helps purify your skin. And new pink lotion Lux Liquid to give dishes a diamond sparkle. Keep hands lotion lovely.
Rochester, where's Mr. Benny?
I don't know. When I saw him a while ago, he was in his dressing room.
Let's get him.
All right. Boss, wake up. Boss, wake up. Wake up, boss. You're supposed to be on the stage. Come on, wake up. Boss. I knew we'd have trouble as soon as they changed the show to a later time. Boss, wake up.
Rochester, where's Mr. Benny? Everybody's looking for him.
He's sound asleep and I can't wake him up.
Oh,
Boss!
Mr. Benny!
Boss,
Mr.
wake
Benny!
up. You're on the air!
Hey, wait a minute. I'll wake him up. Mr. Benny, wake up! You're on the air!
Thank you very, very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm terribly sorry that I kept you waiting. But you see, in all the years that I've been on radio and on television, my show has always gone on at a much earlier hour. See, so consequently, I've always been in bed and sound asleep by 8:30 or 9 o'clock. See? In fact, one night last week, I forgot to take my hot milk. You see, and that's the first time I'd ever seen Jack Parr. And you know what? This fella Jack Parr is very, very clever. He really is. I'd never seen him before, you know, and he's so clever, and he's funny. You know, he's funny, too, and I don't know, he's good-looking, young. I don't know why I aggravate myself at the start of a season. But what's the difference who's doing it to me this year? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe that I'm starting out on my 10th year in television. And thank you. Thank you very, very much. And I won't say that the wear and tear isn't showing, but I've taken care of that this season. See, I put a doctor on my writing staff. So, today, if I say anything funny or if I happen to tell a joke in Latin, I mean, don't laugh. You know, just write it down. And later on, you can have it filled at your neighborhood drugstore. But, gee, it seems so good to go back on the air. And then we've had, we really had a hard time preparing anything, you know, between the World Series coming on and Khrushchev being here. I must tell you a silly thing that happened with Khrushchev. You know, I went over to that luncheon that they gave at 20th Century Fox, you know, for Mr. Khrushchev. And I was there and I met him. And we talked for a little while. And finally, he suddenly felt the lapels of my coat. You know, he was feeling the material in the suit, you know. And finally, he just looked up at me and he said, we make them better in Russia. I mean, what a silly thing to say. They make them better in Pomona. But anyway, getting back to this change of time that I have.
Mr. Benny?
Yes.
May I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, certainly. Come here. Come right here. You know, ladies and gentlemen, besides this change of time, of course, you probably know that I'm also on for a new sponsor. I'm with Lever Brothers, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap and Lux Liquid. And this young lady is Miss Joyce Davidson, the Lux girl. Now, Joyce, what did you want to talk to me about, huh?
Well, I'm a little worried.
What?
Don Wilson isn't here yet. And pretty soon it's time for him to make an announcement about some very important beauty news. It's about Lux soap, of course. How it's the new cream-enriched beauty soap with a special lather that actually helps purify your skin.
Well, look honey, don't worry about it. Don will be here. He'll be here, and he'll have the commercial right. He always does. So you have nothing to worry about at all.
Thank you. Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Omnia Gallia in tres partes divisa est.
What?
Omnia Gallia in tres partes divisa est.
Well, what's that?
I don't know. One of your writers gave it to me.
Oh, yes.
What does it mean?
I don't know, but take one 3 times a day, and it's got to help. Thank you very much. Don't worry about that. I had to go and hire a doctor for a writer. But, you know, I can understand Joyce Davidson worrying about Don Wilson because she doesn't know the way we work on our show. She's new, you know. We don't worry about anything. Like, for instance, Don Wilson, after our last show in June, he went to Europe. And he was gone on a vacation for 3 months. And I haven't seen him since. But I'm not worried about it because he'll be here. He'll be here on the show. He'll have the right commercial and everything. They always. I take, for instance, even my orchestra boys over there. They went away last summer. They went away for 3 months. But they're here. They don't know it, but they're here. You've heard of a lost weekend? They lost June, July, and August. But what I started to say before...
Jack!
There you are. There's Don Wilson. I told you he'd be here.
Jack, here I am. I'm back.
Don!
Oh, Jack, gee whiz, it's good to see you again. And gosh, am I glad to be back. I just flew in from Switzerland.
No.
And Jack, I must tell you, I was so anxious to get down here at the studio and see you that I didn't even take time to change clothes. This is the same outfit I wore the day I climbed the Matterhorn.
Don, you climbed the Matterhorn?
Well, of course, Jack, but I didn't go alone. I was a member of a mountain climbing party.
Oh.
Many of the time I thought I'd have to stop. As the hours passed, I kept pulling myself up over the face of those icy cliffs. I pushed myself onward, upward, and forward, knowing that any minute if I slipped, it would mean the loss of my life.
Oh, Don. Gosh, well, how did you keep it up?
The man above me had the lunch.
Oh, I knew there must have been a reason for that. Well, Don, have you got a commercial prepared for this?
Oh, Jack, you know I wouldn't miss the commercial. I've got the Sportsman Quartet right out here. I'll go get them, huh?
Okay. You see, I told you Don would be here. He'd have everything. He's always thinking of the program, no matter where he goes.
Come on out, fellas. Come on.
Yeah. Hi, fellas. Same boy.
Oh, Jack, I must tell you, the boys met me at the airport, and we've rehearsed this commercial all the way down here in a taxi. Oh, just wait till you hear this.
Okay, don't keep me in suspense.
All right, fellas, now remember just the way we rehearsed it, huh?
Hi, neighbor, what do you know, and what do you say? Hi, Benny, throw all your worries away. Light up a lucky strike and let the taste do the rest. Enjoy a lucky strike, for lucky's always the best. We're not! Hi, lucky! Hi, lucky! We're not your best! We're not! ever become.
Wait a
Jack, why did you stop us? The sponsor will love this.
Not this one. Not the new one. Don, for heaven's sakes, we're on for a new sponsor. We're on for Lux.
A new sponsor? When did this happen?
This summer.
Then why didn't I know?
I'll tell you why you didn't know. When I was in New York talking business, you were dragging your big fat stomach up the Matterhorn.
Well, guys, I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, being sorry isn't enough. Now, let's get a commercial for Lux. Now, get the fellas off stage, frame one, and come back.
All right, come on, fellas.
And while you're out there, get rid of that ridiculous outfit.
Ridiculous? I think I'm cute.
You're about as cute as Sophie Tucker in a bikini.
Some of these days, you're going to miss me, honey.
What an embarrassing way to start out with a new sponsor. Well, he better come back with a good commercial. That's all I got to say. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present my singing star, Dennis Day.
Say, Mr. Benny, you know, I was standing in the wings and I saw what happened. Boy, is that Don Wilson stupid.
Believe me, he is. Imagine Don Wilson, of all people, not to know that I'm not with Lucky Strike anymore.
Yeah, I knew it the minute they fired you.
Fired me?
My mother said it should have happened years ago.
Dennis, look, kid, I want to explain something to you.
Yeah?
You see, I wasn't fired. I was with my old sponsor for 14 years. And now I'm with a new sponsor, starting today. But my parting with the old sponsor was very friendly.
Well, why wouldn't it be? They were nice enough to give you a chance and you just didn't work out.
Dennis, I'm not going to stand here and argue with you about this. Look, we're starting a new season. You're here just in time to do your song, so go ahead and let's have it.
Okay.
Oh, Jack, pardon me. We're ready now.
Oh, you got the number?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Don, Dennis, we'll do you're Dennis, aren't you? He's Don. Yeah. Dennis, look, we'll, the first show I'm nervous. We'll wait, and I want to hear the commercial, and then you'll do your song.
Yeah, okay, Jack.
Okay. Now, you're sure you prepared a good one?
Yeah, this is it, Jack. All right,
Okay.
go ahead, fellas.
Okay, let's hear it.
We have a new love. This is our true love. Wonderful Lux, famous beauty soap. We love you and your cream and rich lather. It's true love. Flavor of new love. Beautiful girls far and near will be thrilled to hear. Now for the first time, two beauty benefits. Yes, there are two. Lather that cream softens skin and helps purify. You will like new love, cream enriched new love. This is the soap that you will like, smooth as a tasty Lucky Strike. Lucky's are made of one.
Wait a minute.
Don, you did it again. You did it again.
Don't scream at us. It wasn't our fault.
What do you mean it wasn't your fault?
Look, Jack, after being on for Lucky's for 14 years, it's hard to make the adjustment to Lux soap.
What adjustment? Stop smoking and start bathing. Now get him off of here, will you?
All right, go
And
on.
come back with the right commercial.
All right, Jack, all right.
Do it. All right, Dennis. Now now you can sing your song. You're going to sing it over there.
I thought it over, Mr. Benny. I'm not going to sing.
What do you mean you're not going to sing?
Well, why should I waste my voice on somebody who can't hold a steady job?
Dennis, I told you I wasn't fired. Now go over there where you're supposed to be and sing your song.
Okay. Wish I had another bucket of water.
Songs were made to sing while we're young. Every day is spring while we're young. None can refuse. Time flies so fast. Too dear to lose and too sweet to last. Oh, it may be just for today. Share our love we must while we may. So blue the skies, all sweet surprise shines before our eyes while we're young. Just for today, share our love we must while we may. So blue the skies, all sweet surprise shines before our eyes while we're
Dennis! You know, Dennis, that was beautiful, really wonderful.
Well, gee,
and
thanks,
I'm
Mr.
going
Benny.
to, now I'm going to say something to the audience. I'm going to say something very nice, and it concerns you.
Oh.
So while I'm saying it, don't butt in,
Okay.
will you, with anything silly. Okay? I want to tell the audience about how long all the members of my cast have been with me. And
Jack.
you...
Jack. Jack, I just came out to say goodbye.
What?
Well, after what I did to your commercial, the only decent thing for me to do is resign. I may give up announcing altogether.
Give up announcing?
And he gave you the fattest years of his life.
Dennis, please. Look, Don. Now, anybody can make a stupid mistake like you did, but that's no reason why you should quit the show.
Jack, you can say that, but it's my reputation that's at stake. I've been an announcer for 32 years, and I've never made such a foolish blunder. See, I just can't understand why I ever made a mistake like that. In front of 40 million people, I made a big, fat fool out of myself. Why did I do it? Why did I do it?
Nancy boy. Dennis, what do we do?
Well, why don't we roll him over on his stomach and play teeter-totter?
What?
It's a Latin word meaning...
Oh, quiet! Now, look, Don, you have nothing... Look, Don, Now, Don, please, don't cry. Don't cry, and I'm not going to let you leave this show. you're going to be my announcer for a long, long time, because I was just going to tell the audience anyway about how long the members of my cast. But you know that you've been with me for 26 years.
See, that's right, Jack. We have been together a long time, haven't we?
Well, certainly. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, 26 years that Don has been with me. You know? And Don, now you go to your dressing room and stop crying, you know.
All right,
And
Jack.
just sit down and relax, and everything will be
All right.
Now go ahead.
Oh, thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
Thanks so
You're
much.
welcome. You're
Thanks
welcome.
very much.
Yes, sir. Dennis, help him off.
Oh, okay.
Take up the, yeah, thank you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, that gang of mine really drives me nuts. But I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. And you know, it's true what I said. You know that nearly everybody in my cast has been with me close to 25 years. It's so hard to believe. Imagine, and I don't know, maybe they'll be with me another 25 years. You can't tell because, or maybe 30 years. Gee, I can just picture it. Imagine 30 years from now, I can just picture Rochester at home waiting for my gang to come over to rehearsal. I could just see it.
I'm coming! Oh, Mr. Wilson, come on in.
Rochester, am I the first one here for rehearsal?
Yeah, Mr. Bennett's upstairs. He'll be down in a minute.
Oh, goodness me, I forgot the Sportsman Quartet. Oh, come on in, boys. You boys all in good voice today?
I'll tell Mr. Bennett you're here.
Oh, that must be Dennis Day. I get it. Oh, come in.
Hello there, boys. Hello, Rochester. Well, here's my hat.
Yeah.
Here's my sweater.
Here's
And, oh, got a seizure. Here's my bicycle clips. There we are.
When did you get a bicycle?
Oh, I didn't. I used them to hold my varicose veins together. Oh, I didn't hear that one.
Dennis, what made you so late for rehearsal?
Huh?
What made you so late for rehearsal?
Oh, I stopped at the hospital to visit my mother.
Oh, well, that's nice. How is she?
Fine. The baby weighed 8 pounds, 3 ounces. I have a brother.
Oh, Dennis, when will you quit saying those silly things?
Well, now that you're all here, I'll call Mr. Bennett. Uh-oh. Here he comes now.
Hi, fella.
Everybody here? Boy?
Hello, Doc. Dennis, you silly kid. Now, we'll start the show just as soon as my guest star gets here.
Guest star? Who is it?
Elvis Presley.
Elvis!
Yeah? That must be him now. I'll get him. Come in, Elvis. for the doctor who used to be my writer. Okay, let's go. Now, the show with a monologue, then we'll have a commercial by the quartet. Come on, fellas, let's have the commercial. Right now. Go right in.
Smoke, Lucky's smoke.
No! I told you. For 30 years, I told you. It's Lux. We're on for Lux Smoke. Lux. Stop the applause, but we are a little bit late. Now, next Sunday, be sure and watch the George Gobel Show, presented by Stripe, the new red and white toothpaste. And 2 weeks from tonight, I will be back with my distinguished guest, the former President of the United States, Mr. Harry S. Truman. This is Jack again. Now stay tuned for What's My Line on most of these stations. Gee, I wonder if they'd ever guess that I'm a violinist.
The Jack Benny program will return in 2 weeks when his guest will be Mr. Harry S. Truman. The Jack Benny program is a J&M production.